As part of LinkedIn's influencer series, Panera Bread founder and CEO Ron Shaich has lived off $4.50 worth of food every day as part of the SNAP challenge. Joining me right now, we have Ron Shaich. Ron, thank you so much for joining us. You're taking the SNAP challenge and living off of $4.50 a day worth of food. What have you been eating each day?
Hey, Ricky, good to speak to you. And,
Great to have you.
I tell you, I just completed the SNAP challenge, so I actually today had a bacon, egg, and cheese sandwich, and I went out for pizza for lunch. But at any rate, the last 7 days, I've essentially consumed toasted oats for breakfast, and then I had a chickpea stew and a lentil soup that lasted me about 7 days. And for dinner, most evenings, I had pasta.
So let me ask you a question. With the $4.50, did you live off of any food that you had purchased before going on the $4.50 daily, or did you just start eating the food that you could buy with that money?
Oh, no. I went to the supermarket and bought food specifically for this. And the interesting part about the entire experience is that when I did it, I never realized when I got to the supermarket how little food that bought me. I mean, I actually thought I had a plan. I purchased it. I put it in the checkout cart. I got to the counter, and I realized I had too much. I had to put back the milk. I had to put back eggs. $31.50 doesn't get you very far. And I had this plan to eat nutritionally. You know what I found out, Ricky? I found out that I was lucky to eat. It was the carbs that I went for.
Lucky to eat, as well as it's also cheaper to get full off of cheap carbs, right?
Yes, it is, actually. Yeah.
So they make it really difficult to be nutritional when you're living off of that much money.
Yes, I think that what I found, people often want to talk to me about the diet, but actually that's the least significant part. And, you know, for me, listen, I've done very well in life. I don't want to trivialize somebody's experience. Mm-hmm. But the reality is what it gave me empathy for is when one lives in this diet, when one lives on $4.50 a day, food and finding food dominates their life. It's so hard. Everything I found myself thinking about was food. Am I going to run out of food? How do I take my chickpea stew and have it last for 4 or 5 meals? Where's the next meal going to come from? I drive by restaurants I often went to, and I realized I couldn't go into them. Right. I mean, the reality is that we think it's, you work it out. You know, the truth of the matter is, when you don't have enough food, food becomes something you think about all the time. And then you wonder, how do you work? How do you study? How do you become a productive member of society? It's very, very difficult. It dominates your life.